Hey friends, and welcome to Technical Shots with LJ, and welcome to the weekly analysis of natural gas markets. So let's discuss what we were seeing, or what were the conferences we saw last week, and how did the markets behave, and then we can see what are the conferences we are seeing for the week commencing 21st of August, and then we can discuss, you know, where the markets are trying to go in the forthcoming week. So, saying that, this was the red doji where the market closed on Friday here. And, if you remember, I was speaking of dojis on creating on Fridays. Monday was a bit of undecided market, and then boom, big red candle, another red candle, a little breather, and then closing the week with a red candle. So we clearly said last week that we were getting confluences of bearishness. We did see a bearish flag on an hourly time frame, and we did also see an head and shoulder forming on an hourly time frame. And we did say that the markets are going to go in the south direction. To all the new members on this channel, I would highly appreciate if you can go back and look at the previous episodes. The link is always there in the description. I've been discussing this TA for quite a while now, and I have been sharing the link of all the episodes in the description. So whoever is new on the channel, if they want to get a glimpse of what is happening, I mean, of course you can get the glimpse in this current video. I'll be just touching upon aspects of this TA, but if you want to understand the TA in details, please go and see the previous episodes where we have been discussing these TA based on different elements. So as I said, maybe just a quick brief what we've been discussing. So we have been discussing this rising floor, which has been acting as the rising support right from the 17th of 13th, sorry, 14th of April here. And we have this horizontal resistance, which is actually providing a good resistance to the price. And based on these two components, we are seeing that we are seeing an ascending triangle, which when breaks, we will be hitting a target of roughly 3.33. So that is the base. And then we have this symmetrical triangle here at the flags and the channels and different aspects. If you want to understand them in detail, please, I would request you go and have a look at the past episodes. As I said, the link is always in the description for all the episodes. So saying that, uh, we are here now, and let me just start with the fib. So let me go and get the fib, put the fib on the current movement, and the first resistance which we get is roughly around 2.8283 zone. So that's going to be a very strong zone to break, and then look at how the next resistance align with the target, our target, which is roughly 3.33. Even last week we saw when we plotted the fib, it actually aligned with our the targets of 3.33. That means you know the fib is also clearly trying to tell us that we are in the right direction. Okay, so that's the fib. One more thing which I want to highlight is, look at this Friday's candle. The wick touching this blue line, which is 2.54, which is a very strong support. I have been discussing this support from last previous sessions. I've been telling that this 2.54 acting as a strong support. Whenever we have a daily candle closing below 2.54, the next daily candle is always closing above it. I mean, you can always see, look at this candle, a red candle closing below 2.54, the next day candle straight above it, the red candle closing above 2.54, next day candle closing above it. Same here, the red candle closing below 2.54, then green candle straight closing above it. So saying that, we are clearly saying that 2.54 is a good support. Now we are at 2.54, and I think that the market should be heading in the north direction. And why do I say so? Because we are getting supported by 2.54, and this rising floor or the rising support is pretty much very close to 2.54. Even if we break this 2.54, we should be finding support at this rising floor, which roughly tends to 2.443, 2.45 zone. Saying that if we break this rising floor, we are going to see a very deep crash. So that needs to be taken care of. These are markets, anything and everything is possible, but I am of the opinion that we should be seeing a higher price from here. Now, let's go and see the hourly time frame. So, on the hourly time frame, what do we see here? So, first, let's see what we saw last week. So, we have this bearish flag here, and then we discuss about this head and shoulder. So, this is the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Prices moving down. We did say we are expecting prices roughly around 2.58. We did touch, 2.54. Look at this also, this support. The red candle, this is a hourly time frame. Red candle closing below 2.54. Look at the next candle straight above, and then look at the candles taking support on 2.54, clearly showing that 2.54 is a clear good support. But as we said, these are markets, anything and everything is possible. So let's see on the hourly time frame what we are looking at. So one more thing I can see on the hourly is it's a harmonic bat. So let me get the harmonic patterns here. Put on here and the drop. And yeah, roughly here. So you can clearly, yeah, clearly see, the harmonic bat. Now the ratios are not 100% there, but they are comparatively matching to those of the harmonic bullish harmonic bat. You will never find the ratios as is in the textbook, but you will usually see them very closer, and based on that I am of the opinion that this is forming an harmonic bullish bat. Now what do we do here? We try to find a reversal pattern at the base, which is at point D. So we need to, we need to look at the reversal patterns here, which will give us a confirmation of this pattern. Looking at the ratios at the moment, it looks like a pretty much a harmonic bullish bat, but again, this point D need to see the price action. If it gives us reversal, then it can be a confluence of the same. So this is a harmonic bullish bat. Now, what does this harmonic bullish bat says? This says that the prices are supposed to move from point D, and the point X should be holding the prices, which actually aligns with the rising floor, you know, rising floor of our of the technical analysis. So that matches with our TA as well. The next stop for the price action would be point B, which roughly around 2.75. Again, a stronger resistance. Then the point C, and finally point A. Now we are not saying that this is going to happen in a day or two or a week or two. This might take its own time. We don't know how it is going to happen, but we have, what I would suggest is we need to see the price action here confirming a reversal. That is a key aspect to look for. Now, this is one more thing, and how do we identify the reversal? So let me just get a trend here. So at the moment, we know the markets are in a upward direction on a larger time frame and downward direction on a smaller time frame. We have seen that the markets have gone down in the last week. So what is that will signal us the markets are going to go up. So we are drawing roughly the trend here. So this needs to break for the markets to move up. Let me put a channel here just to get a glimpse of what we are doing here. So let me get a channel and look at how the channel beautifully aligns. So at the moment we are, look at the center line. I've been always talking about the center line of the channel. How does how it rejects the or suppose the price. So when touch here, rejects, breaks the center line. Look at the candle strength when it breaks. Good candle strength. Then tries to support again when it breaks. Good candle strength. And here you can see price getting rejected and supported. So the next step here is we need to break the center line, stay above, and then start moving upwards. So I would say the first resistance as per the channel is roughly around 2.6, and this is where we will find the 50 EMA, 50 period EMA, so which perfectly aligns. So this is where which we need to break on a bigger channel to confirm the uptrend. Get rid of this line. Let's put a small channel for the lower price action here. Get a channel here. Let's see here what we are doing here, and then look at that. So there you go. So look at this smaller channel as well. How beautifully it aligns. As I said, center line supports the body. If it rejects, it rejects it. Look at their rejection. So as per this, we are actually moving ahead. So the first target again here is roughly around 2.6. Look at on the right side. So perfectly aligning. So the first price action to conquer is 2.6. Once we are above 2.6, we will start our journey towards the uptrend. So 2.6, and then we said what was the other one? 2.6, and the next price was, so I would just rather put this line here and then wait this to break. Once this is broken, we should be moving in the uptrend. So that is what shows on a hourly time frame. So we so what do we see for the next week? Next week I'm clearly seeing a bit of bullishness or sideways. I would say a minimum bearishness, but again, markets, anything and everything is possible. The thing which we need to take care of, the rising floor highlighted in green. If it breaks, I think it's a deep fall, but I am of the opinion that it will hold up and we will see the prices moving slowly and steadily in the upper direction. So bullish to sideways for the next week. So yeah, that's pretty much from my side. And if you want to go and have a look at the previous episodes of this TA, like what we were discussing about the ascending triangle, this, let me go on the daily just quickly. Yeah. So this ascending triangle, we have the symmetrical, the flags, the channels, and now we have the bullish harmonic as well. But if you wanna have understand in detail, even we spoke about different sort of Elliott wave theories also in the very beginning or the starting episodes. So if you want to understand all those things, please go and have a look at the initial episodes. The link to all the episodes is in the description, so I would appreciate if you can have a look. Saying that, this is pretty much I want to cover for the next week, and thank you so much for watching. If you find this informative, give us a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.